Another deck we haven't played on the channel. I don't think ever. Goryo's. A little bit of an awkward hand, but I do think we keep. Probably a Watery Grave or things in stuff dot hand. Okay, well, I mean, definitely need a blue source. So we thought seas on one to see what they've all got. Looks like we're getting rid of Boggart Trawler. So we're up against Mono Black. Well, looks like actually that we're up against the black-white deck that's been running around some, which I'll be darned if I understand why it's been a thing, but it's been a thing. It's got a Bowboy. Fa la 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 G, fa la 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 G. Take one of them there, ephemerates. Well, it's got a Fill the Profane and a Fatal Push. Push it good. Bum 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 bum. Push it good. Okay. I think we fight over. Mm-hmm. Don't go riding on that long black train. There'll be victory in the Lord, I swear. There'll be victory in the Lord. Long black train. So I guess we can theoretically surveil first. See if we hit one of our big boys. Yes, we just react in response to whatever our opponent does. shnikes. Should just gone for the more I guess to take our Goryo's, which means probably don't have much of a chance this game now. Yeah, so we were dead. Got it. So they are... I'm not even sure if we really sideboard at all. So, Prismatic Endings, Wrath of Skies. Feel like most of the graveyard hate's just gonna be related to permanent based hate like the Boggart Troller. Sounds alright. Annoying, but not much we can do about it. I think they have to take the vengeance. See that, the vengeance. Okay. They decide that the frog is the way to go. Frog. This might be incorrect. Maybe I'm supposed to wait until we have Ephemerate backup. Sure. Nope. Okay, and opponent's goes to that. Sure. Mm-hmm. Surprised they didn't mulligan towards that. It's a bow boy. Shocker. Okay. Sure. Don't think their last card is Necrodominance, because I think if their last card was Necrodominance, they would have already used it. Sweet. Doubt you have much going on over there, but we'll Thoughtseize you just in case. Pass turn. Presume you have to take Ephemerate here. Take Solitude. Okay. Sure. And are you dead? That is basically what Goryo is supposed to do. So for those of you in Modern who aren't as familiar with the Goryo's archetype, this is a type that's remained a tier-ish deck, even through MH3 and all that. Was one of the top reanimation decks prior to MH3. Really doesn't use much in the way of MH3 cards, other than I think maybe Emperor of Bones. Basically, you try to self-mill, put an Atraxa, a Gristlebrand, or an Ulamog into the graveyard, bring it back with Goryo's Vengeance, and blink it with Ephemerate. Atraxa being your main target, gets you a bunch of value, kind of threatens to take over the game. Thoughtseize and Force of Negation to disrupt your opponent, in addition to Ephemerating and Solitude, as well as Prismatic and keep your opponent's crap under control. Tainted Indulgence, sometimes some decks run copies of Faithful Mending as a way to get stuff in the graveyard. This version is also running a Psychic Frog, which can take over games against Graveyard Hate. Emperor Bones is another way to reanimate things with its adaptability. Archaeologist is a self-mill card that allows you to find your Goryo's, potentially self-mill your Atraxas, your Gristle Brands, etc., in addition to grabbing all of your Tainted Indulgences, Force of Negations, etc. And then the rest of your deck, nothing too fancy. You have a bunch of Surveillance, one of each of the 4 colors to be able to cast Atraxa. So there are some rare cases, but you can sometimes in the long game hard cast an Atraxa in this deck. Sideboard is mainly Esper colors. Basically, you have the Consign to Memory for any type of the artifact nonsense or triggers against Storm. Wrath the Skies is a very nice sweeper against all these low to the ground decks, whether it be energy, whether it be artifact based decks, etc. 1 copy of Subtlety to help fight against any type of problematic creatures or planeswalkers. 3rd and 4th copies of Force of Negation against combo decks. Ghost Vacuum, Nihil Spellbomb, and Surgical Extraction against opposing graveyard decks. Stony Silence to also help with the artifact decks, and then Teferi when you're fighting against the counterspell decks. One of the big incentives to this version of the deck is you do get to combo potentially at instant speed with your end of turn. When you can go end of turn, Grows Vengeance, bring back something, still hold up Force of Negation, and then be able to untap with all your mana and kind of take over the game from there. That said, it wasn't a deck that we've really covered much on the channel, so I did want to get it while we still had the All Access Pass. And that's been a lot of videos recorded in one night. So with that, if you like this kind of modern content, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Hope to see you for our next video.